And now, Freelance Heroism presents Return to Ravenloft.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, we just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates at the Patreon, in particular those who donate at the producer tier.
Yes.
Rachel,
Dees.
you want to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Duncan, Nate, Breakmeister, and Rebecca. Thank you so much, everyone.
You help us make a better show for everyone, and we couldn't do it without you.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Rachel.
Dees.
You had an idea for a topic, but I was surprised to hear you say it.
So, my idea, we're recording this on Mother's Day, and you had talked to me earlier about like what you had gotten your mom, and I thought it was a very thoughtful gift.
Yeah.
And it was
very thoughtful.
I was thinking about it, and
I'm a very thoughtful person.
it seemed like to me you put a lot of thought into what gifts you give to people. And I feel like I, on the other hand, am very bad at gift giving.
I don't think so.
I think I'm not good.
You got me Final Fantasy 16. So you're good for 5 years, 6 years.
Oh, okay.
Easy.
I have like a notes app on my phone where when throughout the year I get gift ideas for people, I will write it down in that, because otherwise by the time it comes to actually give someone a gift, I forget.
I'm so curious to see what you have on this list. I'm so curious. Anyway.
So
I don't know. Generally it's just you think about who the person is, right?
Yeah.
Like what do they do? What kind of things are going on in their life?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. But I think that's why you're good at it, because you actually consider like what do they do? Would they actually use this thing? Would it, is it going to be like a sort of like they get excited to open it and then they never use it again? I feel like you sort of consider a lot of different things before you get someone a gift.
And I'm going to be honest with you. In all fairness, I do not like gift giving. I think it's stupid. I'll be honest. Everyone likes getting a gift, and they always say giving is better than receiving. That's not true. Fucking receiving is way better. Fucking receiving is fucking awesome. Getting a gift is great.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that there's like this weird thing that happens in my brain when I think about what gift giving is, and it's essentially like, here, I'll give you some of my money and then you give me some of your money.
Yeah.
And we'll hope that we spend it on what we were going to spend it on initially.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird, right?
It is. There were a few I have a couple friends here who, because I wasn't going home for Christmas, they invited me to spend Christmas like with their family. And like I'd never met her mom before, and then I was just going there on Christmas to hang out with them and like eat dinner with them and stuff, and I was like, should I bring your mom a gift? I mean, she's feeding me, she's letting me hang out in her house with her family on Christmas. And then I found out that like her mom had also gotten me a present, and I was like, I have to get her something, but I have no idea who this
you don't know this person at all.
So I ended up getting like it felt like a very generic gift, but sort of like a safe gift of just like one of those big boxes of like fancy chocolate bars. Because I was like, I don't know what she like. Hopefully she likes chocolate, but
yeah. Or she's diabetic.
Oh no.
You asshole. You just got her the suicide weapon.
But also I have such a hard time getting people gifts because I always second guess myself on like whether or not I think they'll like this, and then I hate the thought of like getting somebody something and they never use it. Like it's just a waste. And
yeah.
I
know that feeling too, and I always second guess myself anytime I get anybody a gift. I mean, there's only like a handful of times I could think like I really fucking nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the thing I got my mom, you're saying that's real thoughtful. I
Yeah.
have literally got. My vibe is that I don't know how she's receiving this. You know what I mean? I thought it was nice, and there's logic behind it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Has she opened it yet?
she has. She
Oh,
says
okay.
she really liked it, but I
Okay.
don't know.
I'm
know.
sure that
We'll see. We'll see.
I think it was a very good gift.
Well, thank you.
Mhm.
I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah.
Gift giving is weird. I don't like doing it.
Mhm.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I just, if we're being completely truthful, I think gift giving is sort of silly. I mean, think about it. Let's say you're with a person, you guys have like a limit, like a cost limit, right? You're like,
Mhm.
oh, we're only gonna spend $100 on each other, right? I'll spend 100 on you, you spend 100 on me. Anything under that's fine. So now you're like, I'm gonna buy you $100 worth of something that I hope you would have bought with the $100 that you, instead of buying yourself the thing, then went out to buy and guess my thing. Why don't we just buy each other? Why don't you just buy the thing you want for $100 and I'll buy the thing I want for $100 and we can compare?
Yeah.
And still be excited.
Right.
You know?
And then we just like sit down together and both enjoy whatever we bought separately.
I mean, look, I know I get that it's not like the most exciting or romantic or whatever idea of it, but it's kind of weird because there's always a chance that one person hits it out of the park and gets something that the other person hadn't even considered that they wanted. It's the perfect gift. They leap from their fucking seat in excitement, and then the other person opens theirs and is like, fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if that happens? Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that the gift discussion thing should be normalized. I think people should discuss gifts. And the secret nature of gifts is silly. Also, the paper industry is literally just killing trees for fun. Right?
Right.
They're just killing trees for nothing. It's not. You literally wrap it in this fucking thing. They're going to open it seconds after that.
Yeah.
Right? If the surprise is important, I'll just hide it from you until I bring it out and hand it to you.
Yeah.
And then no trees had to die, and we're not assholes, and we can breathe longer because trees make air.
That's the real gift.
That's the real gift, is the breathing.
Yep.
I don't know. I have this thing that goes on in my brain where I know something stupid, but I'm not allowed to say it in front of society because everyone else has agreed it's not stupid. So dancing is another thing. I think dancing is so fucking stupid. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't understand. It's like, let's all go to a building and wiggle together.
Right.
And it's like, what? And they're like, yeah, we'll play music and we'll all stand in the dark and kind of wiggle. And I'm like, I don't ever wiggle.
It can be really loud, and people that you don't know are going to stand really close to you and like touch you and bump into you.
Disease vector.
If you want a bottle of water, it's going to be $18.
Yeah. And when you get it, someone will bump it in and you'll spill it.
It will not be cold.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, look, I get though that people like to dance, and so I've had to learn to do the kinds of dances that you do at places. But you didn't know I knew how to dance.
I did not.
I know how to do the like, this is a wedding, you have to go dance now kind of dance. But if you ever see me like just jamming out at a nightclub, put a bullet in me, because that's not me. It's someone pretending. I've been
doppelganger.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a mutant.
That's gonna be, so if I'm ever like, there's like two of you and I have a gun and I'm like, I don't know which is the real Deece. Both of you dance.
Well, I'll probably dance if you have a gun. I mean, I'm not crazy.
I was gonna say the one that refuses to dance, that's the real Deece, and then I'll shoot the other one.
No, I'm just gonna dance because you have a gun pointed at me. I'm not fucking crazy. You know? Look, I think dancing's stupid. I'm not saying it's not worth it if it saves a life. You know? Like if I could dance next to a person who fell off their motorcycle, was wounded severely, and I could just stand next to him and dance a little bit and they'd be better, I would dance all the time.
Yeah.
But as I understand it, that's not how dancing works.
That's true. That's not how dancing works.
But it's not just that. I think that that type of thinking in my head, swimming is another thing. Swimming is a survival tactic. It's not something you do for fun. I get that people like to splash around or something. They all think they're fucking otters, but it's like it's kind of silly when you really sit and think about it. What benefit comes from swimming at all? Just an increased chance of drowning and an increased chance of you know how often you get bit by a shark on land? Never. It never happens. My brain works like that all the time, and I think it makes it so that I can be funny. Right? I can think of those things and say them out loud, and people are like, ah. But like, it generally makes me an unpleasant person to be around. You know.
Well,
so I'm glad in this respect, I've been able to make one person in the world think that I'm very good at gift giving. So I've duped one person.
That's the real gift, is you tricking me.
The people we fooled along the way.
All right. Well, then maybe before I find out anything else is a lie, we go to this week's episode.
Oh. Wait till I tell you about paper airplanes.
Oh, no.
You're gonna lose it.
All right. This is Return to Ravenloft, episode 24, Supplies Party.
Wait, I want to share. Can I share something real quick?
Yes.
Let's all, we all got to share.
Because I don't think D-Walk has heard this. I found the perfect sound effect to play when the two of them start going after each other.
Oh,
going after each other. What does that mean?
Oh.
Okay.
Do you need to be co-host, Nate?
Oh, probably so. Did you not? Sorry,
I have to individually make you go. Okay, everybody's either a host or a co-host now. Are we all happy?
Wait, what?
Oprah, everybody gets.
Who's the co-host and who's host?
I'm host.
Is anyone else a host?
No.
She's the host with the most. Okay, here's the sound I want to play when they start doing the thing they normally do.
Can't hear it.
Nope.
Still can't hear it?
No.
You bastard. Oh.
Did you mean to say that you weren't going to play anything?
No.
Just give us silence.
Here we go. Now let's try it.
Wait for it.
I want you to play that sound effect, Nate, when we do a podcast episode where it's just us arguing about D&D rules.
I like that idea a lot.
Oh.
I want to be assigned the position. I don't want to take a stance on it at the start. I just want you guys to issue me whatever stance you want me to take, and I'll prepare for my argument.
Oh.
All right.
And then me and Nate will get a vote on who wins.
I think we should wait till the next episode and let people vote on it, because I think you guys are clearly not going to take my side. Historically speaking.
Historically
speaking, I am always left out in the cold.
Because you're wrong.
No,
that's why they agree with me because I'm right.
They agree with you because you edit things, and that if they disagree with you, you'll just change it so that they agree.
That's not what happened.
You're a fucking cold tyrant, is what it is.
They agree with me because I had the correct interpretation of the rules.
Yes.
It just happens that the sound effect is appropriate, but normally I'm right anyway.
Yeah, you're not right.
I'm right.
You're not right.
I am.
You're not even right about.
This is going great.
You're not even going great. You're not
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
You're not even right about whether or not you're right.
I am right.
You're so wrong you can't even identify who is in the right.
I am right about this. If I had the wrong interpretation of the rules, then David as GM would just say, no, that's not how it works.
No. See, here's the thing. Because the rules written in 5e are so loose, interpretation is king, right?
No,
and the only reason we say
DM
is
has
you'll
final
get
interpretation of
pouty
the rules.
and mad about it.
The
So
DM
D-Walk, how's that 3D printer working out
The
for
DM
you?
has the final interpretation of the rules. It
Really
literally
good. I'm
says
building a
that
dark
in the
tower
book.
right now.
That's one of
Nice.
the rules.
It's
So
kind of
that's
like
why
a
we argue
dice
it.
tower, but I'm going to use it as a dark tower.
Nice.
Probably print out a circle thing to put as an eye on the top of it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Man, fuck all y'all. Wait till 6th edition comes out. They're gonna be like, everything's pretty much what D said. We were just wrong this whole time.
They're already working on 5.5.
That's
right
what the
now.
rule book's gonna be like. D is probably right about
That's
this.
not.
They're working on 3 or 5.5 right now.
It's gonna be when 6th edition comes out. It's just gonna be a picture of me on the rule book with a middle finger up, going, Rachel, right here.
Not correct.
Freelance's supplement to 5e.
It's 2 books. You get the Ray book or you get the D's book. The Ray book is just a lot of words, and the D book, the D's book,
the D book. That's a totally different book.
It's a lot of pulled out pop-up photography.
That's what was trying to get you to draw, wasn't it?
Oh damn!
Oh my god!
You okay,
You pull the tabs on the bottom and it like pops up. You got some shadow puppets you can cut out.
Oh my god.
Oh
You remember
man!
Kramer's coffee table book?
Coffee table
From
book about
Seinfeld?
coffee tables.
Yeah, it folds out
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
it's the same except this little dick pops up. Oh my god! It's like a maypole.
Uh,
I am excited to start this game.
man, that brings a whole new meaning to the song "Round and Round the Mulberry Bush," doesn't it?
Oh my god,
Oh,
dude!
fuck.
Dude,
Ah, all right, there we
All
go.
right.
wake
We're
me
now
up
set.
before you blow go. Okay,
Mm.
I'm gonna drink some water. Let me get into character here. Fuck yeah, teenager.
Prepubescent twerp.
Hey, fuck you, you one lifer.
Oh god.
Ooh, when I'm dead, I stay dead. Ooh.
Previously on Freelance Heroism.
My butt hurts. And now we
Well, you
rejoin
shouldn't
the
have fell down
action.
the stairs.
We rejoin the action. Already in progress. My butt still hurts.
I think we were standing on a roof with a literal nightmare
Yep.
that Kess has not dismissed yet.
And I'm over here with my blood sponge.
Yep.
That's right. We should probably leave.
And your guys' newfound friend, Arturo Bassini, is leaving is leaving town as well.
That's right.
After he slaughtered the store owner.
Well, okay.
I didn't notice him do that.
I don't think we saw him do that.
No, you saw him walk into the store and then heard a bunch of chaos and issues going on outside the store.
Can you
We've
bring
Yes,
them
he was-
back?
Been busy.
I'm gonna look at Kess.
Hmm.
Think you can help him? My sponge is a little oversaturated.
I don't really like people to know that I can do that because then you get asked to do it all the time. And then like half the time they come back wrong and you just have to kill them anyway.
Too late. Cut away to their freakish horse,
My
Talking.
demon horse.
who's now wears a top hat and a scarf and strangles people.
See Jack the
There's,
Ripper.
Yeah.
A bard and a mercenary and a horse are sitting on a dock somewhere having coffee and talking about killing things.
Uh
A
Actually-
weird joke setup.
I think I'm Actually, I think I'm out of reses. Unless I can.
Meditate for 4 hours.
Yeah, I could do a rest and then
This is a
bring
citizen's
them back.
arrest.
Your
Do we-
meditation lasts for more than 4 hours.
Do we actually want to stay here that long?
Yeah.
An older woman comes walking towards the base of the building and looks up to you guys. She's about middle-aged human, gray in her hair, with the black all mixed in. She looks up. Hello there.
How you doing?
Hi, I wouldn't stand there. You might get some blood dripping on you. You might just step or two back.
She looks down at her dress and you can see the blood stains from about knees down and on her sleeves rolled up, mud covered parts of it.
Yeah, never mind.
She wipes sweat from her brow. I'd rather not lean my head back looking up talking to you if you guys could come down. My name is Eleanor DeFicente.
Nice to meet you, Eleanor.
My husband was the former burgomaster.
Oh,
Bummer.
sorry about that.
I am.
We'll
Me too.
we'll come down. Sorry, just a second. I'm gonna get back on my nightmare horse.
Whoa.
Huh.
Knock it off with the horse thing.
It can fly.
I know, but it's somebody else's horse and you don't want to draw too much attention.
It's my horse,
It used to be someone else's horse.
and now it's my horse.
That's sort
Right.
of the point that I'm getting at. That would be the connection. If it was still their horse, it wouldn't be a problem for us right now.
Look, someone tries to come by and take my horse. I'm not gonna let them. Do you want to get on the horse and fly back down to the ground?
No. I'll just wrap myself in books and feather fall.
I don't think that would work.
That's exactly how it would work, and you would know that if you were still you.
I'd go ahead and take a ride on the horse down rather than
right.
jumping. It's a little bit further down than I'd like to. Plus, that's how I got up here. So
I got
Yeah,
more sponge
yeah.
work to do.
So- all right.
I-
I'll
what are you
bring
gonna do with all that, by the way?
Hopefully bury it.
The sponge?
The blood.
Oh,
All right. Well, see you back on the ground, kid. Well,
Every game she resets how she talks to me. Have you ever noticed that? Every game she rolls back to being a total bitch to me. And by the end of the game, we're friends, and then the next game starts. She's like, "Whatever you say, dickwad. See you later, scrub." I'm like, "Fuck you." You've seen me grow a
You
foot and
said-
a half since we started.
you said you were staying up on the roof.
I am.
All
We
right.
don't need no water. Let the motherfucker blood.
All right. I'm gonna fly my horse down to the ground.
All right. She takes a couple steps back and gives you space to land it nicely.
All right. I will dismount.
I apologize, you guys didn't have a better welcome coming into Fog Hut. It's
Oh.
normally not this bloody. She nods.
I mean, blood tends to be a part of my line of work every once in a while, although, yeah, maybe not quite this much.
I do want to say thank you.
You're
welcome.
He was a bit of a bastard.
Your husband?
And no,
What happened to Rayne? You have a concussion? So
It's all the blood.
the so-called Dark Lord.
Ah,
I admit, I was almost believing it, and then he got cut down.
well,
Those Dark Lords are. You just don't go around killing them.
well,
true.
yes, that would be a statement of fact that you said. As I lower a bucket or a rope off the edge of the building.
Are you okay? Looking up at the teenager on the roof.
Yeah, could you secure that blood? I'm not certain that I hadn't really considered how I was going to get it down.
She takes it off the rope and lets the rope go back up to you.
Okay, cool.
Sets the bucket down. I appreciate you not letting the roof soak into the tavern. I think Hobbs would be appreciative as well. But why is he scrubbing the blood off the roof?
I think the blood might be infected.
Kevin loves science.
He's really.
She kind of
into
just
it.
looks down at herself. Is it just that blood infected, or is it all the blood?
Might be some of the other blood. You should probably change.
Kess's armor is covered in blood right now because I think it
It's kinda
literally grabbed her last game.
Yeah. I think we're all in various states of sanguinity.
She's like, I'm not too fond of the one you guys fought with against him.
Well-
But I don't have the power to stop him either.
Yeah, he
So,
seemed like a real hoot.
it's one of those double-edged swords. He came here to take care of something, but when you deal with the enemy of your enemy, friend's not always the word that comes out.
Well, these kinds of situations do tend to lend themselves to making strange bedfellows.
Mother Garrely said that you guys raised her from the dead.
I just
I
kind of
Damn
understand
it! I look
looking-
at I wanna look at her like, you see, you can't tell anybody that you can do this.
Oh, now we're keeping secrets from people? Things
Shoot's
that are blatantly
over.
obvious?
Miss Elf, we're not going to ask you to do it again. We know what kind of power that draws in this land. We know better,
Okay, well, good.
especially this far in the swamp. There's certain things that once it's dead, you just let it be dead.
Plus, Mike was kind of an asshole. So.
Oh, you talking? Oh, hold on. Let me get back to his name.
if you could
Put him
bring
on the
back
page.
Bill, though, he still owes me $20. So.
You can just
You
bring it
talking
back
about
for a
Octavio
minute.
over there?
Yeah, the shopkeeper.
Yeah. Even if he lived through this, he wasn't going to be allowed in town afterwards. He sided with Rex.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh.
you are welcome. So he
wasn't
ran the shop.
Now we have no one to run the shop.
So since we
Liquidation.
did
sale.
this favor for you, you mind if we kind of grab some supplies from there?
I don't.
Great.
It'll be like
If
a
you guys would
surprise
like to
party.
rest, Hobbs has some rooms that have freed up recently.
That would be excellent.
Do any of you are good at interrogating?
I'm good at persuading.
Well, we have two of the those orders captured, and we locked them up in the sheriff's house. He has a cell in the basement, or had a cell. Rest his soul. But he has a cell in the basement. We locked him in.
Well, I suppose I could go have a word or two with those gentlemen, and
I'm not really
see-
sure what to do with them. I'm on the mind to just release them into the swamp and let them die.
We should
Well-
probably talk to him first.
Yeah, they may have some information that could be useful, but then after
How about
that,
this? You talk to him. I'll just sort of hang back.
okay,
Fair?
fair enough to me. Yeah.
So
I will
We're
grade you
gonna-
on your performance.
we're gonna bury our dead tonight, but you are definitely welcome to partake of the festivities. Afterwards, Hobbs is gonna serve the town dinner and just kind of have a communal for a moment.
I'm gonna look around the group. I told you there was a festival here. I could just feel it in my bones.
Can I
It's
say
more
that
of
there's-
a wake, young one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Can I say there's just a tiny part of me that was thinking that we were instead going to have like an 80s style montage of us taking over the shop and like running it and bringing it back up to it's like we got a shop that's open, doesn't have anybody to run it before. And it's like, well, the hell you say?
A jitterbug.
And then it's just Kevin in like a little like apron behind the counter, bringing people up and
Squeezing the blood sponge.
yeah. I'm out stocking stuff on the shelves. Cass is like, loss prevention. She's at the front door, beats the shit out of anybody who tries to steal someone or
Sounds good.
something. Yeah.
Either.
Someone.
Either.
Learn
Either.
a little bit about fucking Rayne.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
What are you talking about? Kidnapping victims?
Hi, my name is Rayne. I'm here to interrogate you. This is Kevin. He's my supervisor. He'll be grading my performance. I'd appreciate it if you could give me a 5-star review and we're done.
If you look at the bottom of your receipt, there's actually a code there. And if you go to the website and type it in,
you'll get,
and give us your honest opinion. You may be entered to win
one of 5 $20
trip.
gift cards.
Ooh.
I was going to free trip into the mist.
Oh, no.
Where you'll end up, you'll never know.
That's right.
Lay down on the couch and go to sleep.
Okay. Oh, you're not talking to me. Never mind.
No, daughter came out and laid down on the couch with a blanket and whatnot. And when I said, like, we'll put him in the swamp and let him die, she just looked at me like it was cold blooded. She was like, and then I say in the mist, and she's like,
I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound good.
well, I bounce half of my ideas off Mo sometimes, and so she's sitting here listening to me, and she's like, they don't deserve that.
I went bobbing for cucumbers with no hands one time. I like cucumbers. I just think they're good. Whatever.
Rachel, clip that, please.
Sorry, Ray.
All right.
All right. At this point, Eleanor looks over. She's like, I have things I have to get to, but you're welcome to check on the Hobbs. You're welcome to travel to town, hit the store. I need to go see Mateo about his health potions and his supply he keeps under the table. We need a few.
All right.
So she starts walking. Mateo, I see you. Don't you fucking run.
Hey, before you leave.
She leaves by kiss?
I need a location where I can bury this. Something that maybe not everyone would know about. The blood bucket.
I'm assuming an open grave in the cemetery is not a good idea.
That would be fine.
I believe there's Mother Garley has a few open plots always.
Okay.
Just to be ready.
Yeah, if something reaches and grabs out and tries to take your hand or something, just ignore it.
Yeah. So you guys have been around the swamp lately. I almost took you for outsiders, but no, you seems you know your way around. Oh, what were your names, by the way? I'm sorry.
Kestrel.
Kestrel.
I'm Rayne.
All right.
I'm Kevin.
Yeah.
I slap my hands against my face. Hi, Kevin McAllister.
Kestrel sounds familiar. It's like I should know that name from somewhere. Maybe it'll come to me.
I kill undead a lot.
Undead.
I'm certain you've heard of those.
No, there's a bard that sang about you.
I'm gonna describe Ludo and be like, Matt, yay high. Kind of got a smug look on his face. Looks like, he could flirt with anyone at any time.
Not him, a she.
Oh.
Fess.
Wow, that's
But,
less entertaining.
Describe that other one.
About yay high. Got a smug look on his face. Thinks he's more
Kind
talented.
of looks like her a little, maybe.
Because we're both wood elves? I'm gonna look at Rayne.
Wait, you said another wood elf.
That's
Yeah, we had one through a couple years back. Odd fella.
Why was he odd?
Well, he kept trying to sing.
No,
wasn't
actually,
very
no. He
good
was
at
real
it.
quiet. No, he was real quiet, but no, he carried a couple silver swords. So he had the smith put an edge on one of them. The smith was pretty shocked to find out he was, keeping that much artillery on him.
Yep. Well, he has been known to edge.
Last I heard, he went hunting a certain necromancer out in the swamp, and we never saw him since.
You know what's a funny thought? That necromancer could mean a person who romances a person's neck. like a neck-centric kind of pervert, right? Hi, I'm a necromancer. It's like, whoa, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. My phylactery is a necklace. Okay,
That's a wonderful Adam's apple you have.
Ever have anyone go bobbing for Adam's apples?
Cass is gonna look over at Kevin and be like, "Aren't you looking for a necromancer?"
I am. But that's secondary to looking for my skyboat. I sound insane. I'm just gonna walk away. I sound crazy.
Well, I guess if you'll point me in the direction of the sheriff's office, I'll make my way over there.
It is when you come in the gate.
Mhm.
It's to your east, first building.
Okay.
If you're coming the gate into town.
All right.
Where was this necromancer?
Where was it?
Yeah.
Out in the swamp to the north. I think Obadon mentioned there was a corpse far that way or something now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What
So,
about any flying vessels? Might look like a boat.
yeah, we saw one of those.
Where'd it go?
East.
Did it look in good condition when you saw it?
Yeah, I assume so. And I mean, nothing was falling off of it.
Good
Nothing
news.
alive anyway.
What does that mean?
It means we thought we saw it throw something overboard, and we found a couple bodies out, probably 500 feet west, outside of town.
We should go check that out.
Are the bodies still there?
Probably not with the swamp. I mean, we had to slightly fish them out of the water, then we just put them back in the water.
What kind of bodies were they?
2 humans.
Fingers crossed. Sorry.
It was 2 humans. I think one was actually. Hold on. Let me. I think both were actually mages. So.
Male, female.
Both male.
Would that have been someone you'd had on board your ship, Kevin?
Well, I wouldn't know. Now, would I?
Well, I mean, I don't know what kind of company you keep.
I don't keep any company on that ship. Take it from me.
I meant before it was taken from you.
Oh no, I never actually flew it yet
Oh.
How do you know this is yours?
because I built it.
But you haven't seen it.
I've
Or
seen
flown
it
it.
before. I've seen it
Or flown it.
before.
But
I know
you
how
haven't
it flies. I designed it.
maybe someone designed a better one.
Do you have the title?
That's impossible. That's not true. No, that doesn't even make any sense what you said. Impossible.
Well, something tells me that going to find 2 decomposed bodies from years ago probably isn't going to get us much of anywhere, but
To the east.
yeah. Well, you've got a bucket of blood that you need to bury, and I've got 2
God, that
captives.
sounded suggestive as shit. You've got a bucket of blood you need to bury. I'm like, what is that what we're calling it now?
You've got a bucket of
blood?
You've got a literal bucket of blood. I'm not really sure how you'd like me to address that in any different fashion. I need to go talk to some captives, which I assume you're going to come with.
Yes.
Shall I accompany you to bury your bucket? You're the one
In
making
my
it
bucket,
weird,
dear
Kevin.
Liza, dear Liza.
It just sounds so gross. Hey, can I come with you while you bury your bucket, bro? I'm like, no, don't. You have to stand outside.
Should I
Don't
come
listen
with
either,
you?
freak?
Ugh.
Freaky waterman.
To bury his bucket with you.
Freaky waterman want to see me bury my bucket. Can we title the episode "Freaky Waterman Want to Watch Me Bury My Bucket"?
I thought Supplies Party was going to be our title.
Oh, I like that.
I'm sorry, bury your bucket is really good. Okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Okay, step 1, we bury the blood bucket.
Okay.
Then we go investigate.
All right. Kess, are you going to come with, or are you going to go off on your own?
I guess I'll come with you too. Do you want to ride Bucephalus? Are you still here?
Oh my god.
I've not dismissed this horse.
I mean, it does beat walking, if we're going to be honest with you. I mean, yeah.
Beat running for our lives.
You can hear the mud sizzle as it steps with the fire from the legs.
I'm going to look right at this horse and be like, it's frustrating to see you again, but a familiar face is always nice. But you should not be here. You know that. Yeah. Yeah. We're in agreement.
Wow, I'm thoroughly convinced now.
I speak horse. All right, I'm going to take my bucket because I'm small. I'm going to hold it like with 2 hands and kind of like wide-leggedly walk.
How much blood do you actually have?
What in
your bucket?
Body? Oh,
in your bucket.
A large portion.
Like a gallon? Like 5 gallons? Like a Home Depot bucket full of blood? Or
it's a lot. It's
definitely
about,
not 5 gallons of bucket.
Are we talking
definitely
about bucket height?
Gallons.
You know that I specialize in bucket heights. 3.5 feet tall bucket by a foot wide.
Damn, that's a lot of blood.
That's a lot of blood.
That's all right. Well, you enjoy carrying that as I climb up onto the horse and singe myself a little bit.
More a barrel, really, than a bucket.
Do you need a dolly?
A silo, if you will.
That's.
Do you want like a little red wagon?
Yeah.
Put that in.
These children jokes are very funny. You are all very funny.
Thank you.
I'm still walking with my bucket. It'll take me a minute to get up this hill. To fetch you, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of blood.
So we're heading east after this, correct?
Yes.
So I need to look at a map, but if we go near the institute, I'd like to stop there.
Okay. That's where she was kept. It's like an asylum.
That's where my friend works.
Right. It's her friend is her doctor. Did your friend used to give you pills at the same time each day?
You saw him at the bar.
She's been trying to convince people that they see her too. But it's just her.
Rayne's not really sure. He's along for the ride, quite literally, on a horse made of flames.
All right.
That sounds like a Bruce Springsteen song. Along for the ride on a horse made of flames.
So it's the only horse I've ever been on that has a built-in butt warmer. It's kind of nice.
So y'all head off to the temple at the top, or the chapel at the top of town, and to one of the graveyards that has an open grave dugout.
Okay. I'm going to try to cap the top of this before I fill it. Put something across the top and then use some like kind of binding to tie it before I fill it. It's not going to be perfect, but just to try to keep it contained.
All right.
All right. Hey, Rayne.
Yes, Kevin.
You're a strapping young man who didn't have to carry a bucket here. I'm going to hand him
Yeah.
a shovel.
I've already done this once today, but okay.
Well, there you go. Experience.
There is actually open graves. You guys wouldn't have to actually dig one.
Yeah, he has to
Yeah.
close it back up, though.
Oh, okay.
Here. I'm going to hand you the shovel. I speak to the sky before handing a shovel to Rayne.
I mean, all things being equal, I'd rather fill a grave than dig it. So sure.
I can dig
All
it.
right.
All right. So what? You're just going to set the bucket down inside, and then that's it? Do we need to say anything or?
Yeah, bury the bucket, please.
We should
All
probably
right.
let.
In the name of the old holy light, bury the fucking bucket, please.
We may want to let Garalee know that we're burying a bucket of
Blood bucket is what you want to
potentially infected blood on her in her graveyard.
You hear a hello come from inside the chapel.
It's us.
Ah, you hear Garrely's voice. I'm still trying to learn my way around blind. What y'all doing?
You tell her. She seems to like you better.
Well, you know the guy that made you kind of dead earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
How could I forget?
Yeah. He does not exist anymore. He's been taken care of. And this bucket apparently is all that remains of him. And Kevin is convinced that it needs to be disposed of in a particular manner. So we were hoping to use one of your open graves, bury it. Supposedly that's going to keep it safe, according to Kevin.
Yes, I concur.
All right.
I will take the bucket and set it down inside, since I assume my arms are probably a little bit longer.
Bury it deep. She
Well,
yells.
Oh yeah. You should probably dig that hole a little deeper. I'm gonna pull the bucket out. Here.
Well, how deep is the hole already?
6 feet.
So 6 feet is not enough?
No, we need to bury it plus the height of the bucket, which is 3 feet. So we need 9 feet.
A 3 feet bucket really is more like a butter churn size, and it's not
a barrel, almost barrel, semi-barrel.
How the hell did you?
Is it
Blood
Oh, I
filled?
don't even know where he
Blood
got it.
Is it
I was about to say this bucket just magically bucket fucking
A barrel is
It came
nothing
from
but a
Kaeviir
tube,
Poppins'
and we
bag.
have established in lore that Kaevirs have an affinity for tubery.
It's
Across
just a
all
tube?
realms, across all ages.
and what is a bucket but a tube stopped up on one end?
on one end.
That's exactly what it is.
Good lord, she defended him.
Oh,
She can see
It
the
was
logic.
dumb. It was dumb, and I wanted
She can see the logic in it. That's gonna be in the 6th edition rulebook.
Oh,
All right. Well, I guess
Lord.
I will climb down into the grave and I will dig a 3 foot deep by 1.5 foot diameter hole.
What is a
All right.
person but a tube? Right?
Oh,
From mouth
okay.
to butthole, just a real squiggly tube with arms and legs
All
to
right.
help that tube get around.
All right.
If you think
Rand,
about it, when two people
for it.
kiss, that's
They just extend each other's tubes.
that's just one long tube from anus to anus.
They hate us because they ain't us.
And he digs the hole perfectly.
Yes. And then Rayne digs the hole for the bucket in the ground. All right, so I will put the bucket down in the newly created hole within a hole, and then I will start to fill the grave in.
Fantastic. You're doing really great work here.
Thanks.
Excellent job. Couldn't have done it better yourself.
It's a shovel and some dirt. Okay.
All right.
So, Garalee, do you need anything from us while we're here?
Set of eyes? I'm kidding.
Rayne. I'm kidding.
So much I can do. I brought you back from
No.
the dead, so
That was a blessing. So, thank you.
Mhm.
I am good
Okay.
as best as I can.
Just sit here and watch me work. It's fantastic.
We fast forward and the hole's dug, or the hole's buried.
Thank goodness.
He's done. We're not going to sit here the whole time. So, all right, where to now?
Well, after all that grave digging, I feel like I should probably freshen up and put on a fresh change of clothes, but I figured that's probably a little much of a stretch. We've got those 2 prisoners down in the basement at the sheriff's office that Miss DeFacente told us about. I suppose maybe pressing them for a little bit of information about X Rex wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're probably going to be more persuasive than me, Rayne.
Yeah, I'd figure you're probably more on the intimidated side. If I need a bad cop, I might call on you. No,
because it's gonna pause me. Like, look, I am while I can definitely kick their ass, I am also just a small elf girl, and I understand that just looking at me isn't very intimidating on its own. So I don't know
I
how.
feel intimidated right
you're
now.
wrapped in armor, drenched in blood. I mean, I don't know what you call intimidating, but
out of character.
Yeah, your intimidation skill's crap.
My intimidation skill is very bad.
It's got to be better than mine.
Is it?
Mine's a +1.
Mine's a +1.
Oh, okay. Well, then we're equally as intimidating.
God, this is so awkward that this little kid can intimidate better than you two. This is a joke. I am 3 times as intimidating as you guys.
Is that how that works?
No, yeah, her charisma isn't that high. Okay, yeah. Never mind.
How dare
you? All right.
Hey, yo! Burn! Welcome to the burn pit.
Yeah, let's head on down to the sheriff.
All right. You guys head on down to the sheriff's, and I mean, it's a quick trip as you guys travel through. I mean, you travel through town. You see the injured being helped. You see the people moving around. The fires have been put out. The dead are being stacked and moved. You see them prepping for a funeral pyre right there, kind of in the center. You see a couple people looking at the stone of the Night Mother off to the side, trying to figure out how to fix it if it can be fixed. You guys reach the sheriff's house.
Hold on, as we walk past the statue.
Yeah.
Are they trying to rebuild the Night Mother statue?
The problem was he pretty much used almost a stone shape to like puddlify it for a minute.
Yeah.
So there is no real rebuilding the stone statue. They're kind of just figuring what to do with this big giant or lump of stone now.
You guys thinking about putting up a new statue?
We'll talk to Mother Garley about it first. The Night Mother statue has always been here, but
yeah, she's got a real eye for statues.
I just kind of turn slowly and look at
it. They won't even the people who are looking at it like too soon.
Hey, we're the ones that killed that guy.
That's what Miss Eleanor said.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just saying if you're looking for a statue or whatever. Good to appreciate those who help you out in your time of strife and difficulty. Plus, I would take up less stone, so that saves costs.
Was it you that did the death blow?
I was thrown at him twice. I did a lot of tactical work. I think it's safe to say it would not have been able to have been completed without me.
Of course not.
Yeah.
You know, what might look really cool though is if you built a statue of like an armored elf woman on a horse that's on fire, That would look pretty cool.
I mean, if
Just
that's,
saying.
I mean, like, look,
Just
is
saying,
it
it
obvious?
would be pretty metal.
Is it obvious? Yes, it's very obvious. Is it something that other people would do? Yeah, probably. Does it stand out as unique or interesting? Not really. And see, that's what you got to think about. Is like, what's going to draw tourism? Is it going to be the same old statue that every town wants to make of an elf girl on a flaming horse? You know, he's going to look like a folder from like a middle school math class. It's going to be kind of corny.
Call me old fashioned and simplistic, but I think just a nice little flower garden with a plaque would be beautiful.
Yeah, well, I mean, don't listen to that because that's always the wrong answer.
What have you got against plaques?
I got nothing against plaques.
Okay.
He has something against being the smaller plaque.
It's not about, look, I think we can all establish based on current situation that size does not matter. You know, it's about the skill points. You know what I mean? It's about how you mark up your sheet. You know what I'm saying?
Putting all the points into int.
Yeah. INT. Anyway, I'm sure you guys will figure it out. Just remember it from this angle. I kind of have like a very heroic look. Just keeping that fresh in your mind.
Yeah. Feel free to omit the acne if you want to.
Funny fact, actually. All the chemical kind of stuff in the growth of a person being reborn through the cloning process is like completely out of whack. So it's not like if you grow into it and you're like over the course of, this is totally side, it's not super relevant.
Yeah.
So like it could be like a 5-year-old that is just like fucking hit with a fucking plague.
Oh no.
and then like 13 or 14 they look completely normal, 15 completely normal, 16 their fucking body grows but only in weird parts. So their like torso is real long and their arms are still short. It's just, we're not made to be existing in this form. We're supposed to flash forward through this part. So that's why I have to eat so much. Is because anytime a growth is supposed to happen, I need to maximize its gains. So I need to have calories on deck. Okay, sorry, that was just a thing.
All right. Well, we're gonna go check something out outside of town, but we'll be back for the wake festivities.
Fucking wake.
No problem. You're our heroes.
All right. Let's see. We're doing sheriff and then looking for bodies that have been rotting in the open air for the last however many years.
They're actually rotting under the water, kind of.
They're not going to be there.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Sheriff first.
the sheriff's office is open. The door's wide open. You guys walk in, find 2 beds and a hatch on the floor, and you find some furniture inside. It looks like a small armory on the wall. A couple swords hanging, a couple spears, an older metal shield. You see a long bow and some arrows.
I'm immediately going to go investigate those weapons. Do they look like they're good quality?
They're decent craftsmanship. I mean, they're not bad at all, but I mean, they're no masterclass.
Okay.
Are they nailed to the wall or easily removable? Would anyone miss them if they're gone?
Sheriff's kind of dead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a new sheriff in town.
So.
All right. So the cell is in the basement of this house?
Yes. You see there is a hatch in the floor you guys can lift up.
Okay.
Is there anyone guarding them? Is there anyone guarding them?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
You do see a set of keys on the wall upstairs.
Dibs.
All right. Kevin's got the keys.
If I can reach him. He's on the wall.
This fuck's there's like,
You wanna
I can use an athletics check to kick off the wall and grab him.
Okay. Or you could just ask one of us to hand them to you.
No. I will roll 9 athletics checks before I ask you.
Roll.
All right.
Oh, seriously? You want me to roll?
No, I'm kidding.
I'll just grab a broom
Okay.
and just pull them off.
All right. You guys get the keys. I mean, the latch isn't locked that leads to the floor. So when you guys open it up, you see a set of stairs that goes down.
Okay.
When you get down there, you see 2 cells. They're about 5 foot square each across the room. Metal bars, ceiling. Okay.
Sorry. Cass, you go down first. Like as we approach the thing, I'm going to whisper, Cass, go down first. Stand in the back of the room, be quiet, and fold your arms and look aggressive. Then you,
Sure.
and then I'll come behind you at the end.
Okay.
It's important.
All right. I will do that.
All
You
right.
put your horse away before we got here? I just want to hear you say that you put your fucking horse away.
If I send him away, I can't summon him again right away.
Yeah, so you put him away, right?
I could leave him waiting outside.
You could just put him away.
But then we won't have a horse.
Well, damn, what a strug. What a strug. Chance someone could take your horse. Run off with it. But if you put it away, you can keep it with you.
Someone's gonna take my nightmare.
Could be. It's not like it's not the first time it's been stolen.
Maybe the original owner will come back and take it.
All right, I will send Bucephalus away. He turns back into a little figurine.
I'm gonna lean over it and whisper and be like, don't come back out next time she asks.
I can't use him again for 5 days.
Oh my god, thank you. This whole fucking town is now a liability for us. You talk about that girl who looked just like the other girl that killed the vampire lord who also had his helmet and his horse? No, I'm sure there's no connection there.
With the same sword and the same armor, except the armor was black.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
And the same
Come on.
sidekick, but he looks like a prepubescent teenager.
Hey, sidekick. Fuck you.
2 sidekicks. One is a kid, and the other is a lycanthrope of some sort.
Some sort of tube filled with water.
Yeah.
It's like one of those freezy
Like-
pops, except for old.
Like most humans or humanoids. Yes, just
Yeah.
a tube filled with meat and water.
All right, I'm gonna put my shield on my back, got my hand on the hilt of my sword, and I'm gonna walk down the stairs, find a good wall to lean against, and cross my arms.
Alrighty.
She's killing that lean. Look at
As
that
you walk
lean.
down the wooden stairs to the basement prison area,
Mhm.
the floor is made of dirt, the walls are made of stone, and it's actually stacked stone on the walls surrounding it. The cells are about 5 foot square across the room from the stairs, about 10 feet. Each cell is about a 5 foot square floor plan with bars that go from the floor to the ceiling.
And the buckets in there. How high?
There are actually no buckets in here.
Oh.
They just kind of have a
They have a
thing of
really
hay
low
on the
window.
side. No window to the top.
Where do they poop?
They don't.
They don't?
Maybe they're Harry Potter style mages or something, and it just, they're able to make it go somewhere else. I don't know.
I'm just saying, Death Eaters shit death too. Just saying.
Yeah. D&D doesn't normally seem to concern itself about the way people take care of their ablutions.
Which is weird because they should. Because we talked about that with beholders. Where's the butthole on a beholder? It's a beholder.
Shit.
It's a beholder.
That's what I came back to.
Uh-huh.
Buttholes and beholders.
Buttholes and
Well,
beholders.
a beholder has a bunch of eyes,
Right.
so it has to have a brown eye. right?
I I need to stop before I dive deeper into
Yeah.
Think
the
about how
eyes
the
of
word is even
beholders.
formed. Beehole. Der.
Oh,
Do they have one?
God.
Der. They have a beehole. Der.
Oh.
Little pucker knot in the back.
So what do these two individuals look like?
One is male, one is female.
Okay.
Both are still in their robes.
Okay.
But any daggers or have been actually, you can see like a box on the floor under the stairs that has daggers, their belts, any pouches they had on them, just all tucked away.
Okay.
They look up when they go for it.
I was going to say perception check to get a sense of their mood. Are they scared? Are they angry? You know, what's I want to get a reading on that.
That would
That's
be
not
more
horrible.
insight.
Insight. Okay. Well, if I make that an insight check, it's a straight up 10.
All right.
He gets a help action.
Okay.
I roll again.
Yep.
Let's try that again. Well, it improved. That's the good news.
Oh God.
11.
You fucking bag of shit. I'm so mad.
All
Wasted it
right.
on that.
Sorry.
Can I make an insight check?
Of course.
Okay.
How long are you waiting before
35.
your next insight check? How long did it take her to realize that he did a bad job? 'Cause if it was more than
33.
6 seconds, I could do it again.
Oh, I was wrong by
33.
2.
Fucking
I was
never
wrong by
mind.
2. All right. So we'll start with his 11, then we'll go to her 33. All right. As with your 11, as you look forward in the cells, you can definitely see there is distress among the two. They keep kind of eyeing back and forth. They weren't happy to see this full armored individual come down, elf or not. Kind of did set them both a little at ease.
Oh, I should have put on my helmet.
Yeah, anyone walking down in like full blown black armor is never a really good sign. It doesn't matter if you're in a Ravenloft or if you're in Waterdeep. It's just not a good sign.
Especially when it's caked with blood.
Yeah, and then you come walking down all swashbuckler-esque as you are, and
Mm-hmm.
they're like, I mean, you could tell just they already know who you. They don't exactly know who you are, but they
Mhm.
know what you did. And there wasn't anyone that kind of missed you guys killing this fucker in the middle of town. So
Okay.
they're a little more now like fuck. So there is a fear, there isn't really rage. There's you do pick up a healthy dose of fear and wonder on the two of them. With the 33 though, you do pick up a little frustration in one of them more than the other. The woman has more. There's more going on in her head than the other one. The other one's kind of worried about the now situation. The other one, you could pick up Adri or Kess. That I went through almost all 3 names there. I started with Ray, then I went to AJ, then I went to Kess.
Ray Kestry.
Right? Radril or something. I don't know. We'll figure this one out. You could see that it's almost like she's trying to think ahead, like, okay, what's next once we get out of here? So she's more, you can see something's going on in her head. She does feel the same frustration in the oh damn now moment, but she's more, you can see there's more going on in her head.
Okay.
Thank you so much for listening to Return to Ravenloft, a Freelance Heroism podcast. If you'd like to support us more, check us out on patreon.com/freelance_heroism and just donate any amount. We have prizes and journal entries and art that we post regularly, a few times a week. and we'd really appreciate any support you could give us. Thank you.
Our cast includes Rachel Moore as Kesselgard Reskill, Dees Cassius as Master Kaeviir, Nathan Lett as Captain Rayne Trichet, and David, aka D-Walk, as Dr. Midnight, and everyone else in the game. Thanks again for listening, and we will see you next week.
The invoice is in the mail. That's how I talk now.
Oh, I thought that was your impression of me.
No, you
spaghetti.
talking like a this. You talking like a this. Hi, I'm a Rachel. I'm a Rachel. I put the egg in my spaghetti. I'm like a this for to kill it.
No.
It's breakfast spaghetti. You got the egg, scrambled egg and the noodle. So gross.
Oh my god. Ugh. Gross.
You're gonna be okay.
You're gross.
I said, are you gonna be okay? You call me gross?
Yeah.
Fine. We're doubling down on bitch talk.
No.
All right.
No.